Welcome to another challenge video where I'm going to see how long it takes me to create a lead gen service website using AI. So I'll just show you the prompt that I'm going to be using. It's this one here. You'll find it in the description of this video. It's a very, very simple prompt. So you just have to fill in certain things like locations, languages, services, service information, etc. I've already filled everything in and I'm going to show you exactly how I do this right now. So let's start the timer. Let's open Visual Studio Code. Let's open a new folder. New folder, Rolls Royce 2. Oh, I've already got one called Rolls Royce 2, of course. So let's do another folder. Rolls Royce 3. So we'll select this folder here. Yes, I trust. Go to CLINE. We've got auto approve already on. And yeah, we'll just first of all plan the website. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to create the project. So I always use 14.2.23. So let me just do that real quick. Should be around here somewhere. There it is. So I always use this right here, this version of Next.js. So the first thing you always want to do is you want to create a project and then just spam enter a few times. Then you want to say to it, you are inside a new Next.js project. Okay. It's inside Rolls Royce 3. You will have to cd into this directory to do things. I am on Windows PowerShell, so don't use symbols. And then this is now done. The only other thing we have to do actually is we'll just put this at the top here. The only other thing I want to do is I want to open the folder. So select this folder here. And then I want to add a folder called public. And then inside that, a folder called images. And then I'm just going to get some images to be used for the website. Okay, so just go to downloads here. When did I download this? Must have been a couple. There it is. So extract all, extract. So these are just some random pictures that the person who asked for this website asked me to do. So we'll say Rolls Royce front, Rolls Royce interior front, Rolls Royce interior back, and then driver and passenger seat. And then something else you might want to do, just as a tip, is just go on Google. Oops, that's Gmail. On Google, type something like Rolls Royce. Look for Wikipedia because you're allowed to use Wikipedia's images, and then just save these images, right? So I'll just save this and put it here, and then we'll save this as well. Let's download the original file here, actually. Okay, there we go. So CLINE will already know about those images, so it's all good. It's in the prompt. Okay, and then we'll just send this, and I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee. It's an espresso, a beautiful Neapolitan espresso. If you're into coffee, guys, we don't know any of these. Oh, we have the what's it called? The domain. If you want to order some coffee, guys, this is the coffee you want to order. Trust me. Just not that. This. Forgot about Kimbo Slice. This is the coffee you want, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. This stuff here, espresso Napoli inside an espresso machine. You'll thank me later. So all we've got is the domain, so we'll just give it the domain here. I'm not going to give it the Italian domain. Is the domain, that's all I have. Okay, so 4 minutes 46 in here. Beautiful, this is exactly what we needed. Beautiful, 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 amazing, incredible, fantastic. Booking CTA, I would do it with Mongo. I'm not going to be implementing that right now. That wasn't part of the deal that me and my old boss made. So now I'm going to press Act here, and then effectively what we're doing here, I'll just explain, is so we have location pages, right? Sorry, we have location and we have services, right? Oh my God, I can't write this morning. So these are where all of the pages are coming from the website, right? Location and services. We also have IT and English as well. So what this means is you times how many locations there are by how many services. So there are 3 services and there are 100 locations, for example. That would be 300 pages, right? Times 2, because there's 1 page for Italy and 1 page for Italian and 1 page for English for every single one, right? So now all we're going to do, this is on auto approve. I highly recommend setting up auto approve with these settings, 1, 2, 3, and then click the top one. I have it on 100 settings, 100 auto approve calls basically. So, you know, you can go and do whatever you want now. You could go have a cup of tea, you could go have a coffee, you could go have a, you know, a nap, and then you could come back and this will actually be finished for you. So I still need to work out a few things for this project. I need to work out a calendar booking system. Most likely I'll just use a third-party API, or I would use Supabase is another option. I'm just not familiar with Supabase unless it's on Lovable. So I guess we could just go through the prompt while we're waiting. I'm very, very happy with this prompt. I think it's a really, really good, effective prompt. So you are inside a new Next.js project. It's inside Rolls-Royce 3. Obviously, you just changed that. You'll have to cd into the directory to do things. I'm on Windows PowerShell, so don't use at symbols. I want to create a Next.js project statically generated. You are already inside a fresh Next.js project, and there are images inside a folder called public images. It is a service-based website for a company that offers these services. So I'll leave this prompt in the description, by the way. This is a universal prompt. The website should be in languages, and the website should be properly split with href language tags before the main slug of the URL, for example, example.com/fr/example/example. Use the images in an intelligent way to build a modern website with good coloring schemes and fonts and other elements, which I will leave it up to your discretion to plan. And then implement a good, intelligent color and font and feel to it. So it does do this very, very well, I will say. Use service information to understand specifics of the business. For languages, ensure to implement the SEO and keywords, etc. for both languages, and not just one of the languages. Also, URL slugs must be translated. The company is offering these services in locations. The idea is to generate all possible pages, combining both services with locations to create location-based SEO services. For service plus location pages, try your best to create a modular. You can use SVG icons to make this work. Set up with at least 5 to 7 vertical unique blocks. What I mean by that is, like, you know, you have header, not header, hero, and then like you have the 3 like icons, and then you have like a booking thing, and then so this is 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm saying you need 7 of these, right, on each page to make it a unique page. This is important because these are pages we are truly trying to rank, and if they don't have good, unique information on them, they won't rank. Ensure they are as varied as possible by using templates. Ensure the pages are split by service, so no 2 service landing pages should look the same, even if the service plus location pages do look the same. Make sure the colors are contrasting and not white on white or black on black at any point. It does a good job of this if you prompt it to. The content of these pages should be landing pages for the service itself, created from a template that you have built using the images and the other information you know or can interpret from what you've been given. Have a good looking contact us page with the contact details on it. There are no contact details because I haven't been given them. Ensure to create a phenomenal modern homepage for the website using the images and information about services to make modular and mobile friendly. It must not scroll horizontally on mobile homepage. And that's just service information, and then there's just some random stuff at the bottom here. So I will tell you guys, I'll be completely honest with you. This is for my old boss who has 2 men, right? I think he bought a Rolls Royce, or I don't know what the hell he's up to, but I said to him, you can pay me 500 euros to do this website, right? Including launching it, etc., etc. Now, I would say on average, you probably want to ask for 1,000 plus. I just do it for 500 because my old boss is just He's just my old boss. He's just a friend of mine, you know, mates rates and all that. But effectively, if you can do one of these an hour, right, for €1,000, and €1,000 is not much for most people for a website, right? It's actually pretty cheap. If you do decide to go down the €500 route, you're probably going to find a lot of people, right? A lot of people who have ideas, who want a very quick website being built and don't want to go down the traditional route of hiring like an agency or whatever, right? So you can reach out to people, you can say, look, you've got your business, you've got your website already. I'll make you a secondary website that will bring you leads for €500. You get 10 of those, it's 5 grand, right? And it's taken me 11 minutes. I'm not saying that it's that easy. It's going to take more than 11 minutes worth of work to launch this and to run this and everything. But like you can get a pretty good price for these websites. If you could probably do one an hour, right? Realistically speaking, it doesn't take very long. And then you launch it and then you send it off, right? And then once you've got a system where you use Mongo, let's say, or Supabase for your forms, you have a contact form, you have a calendar thing where people can book, whatever, very, very quickly, very, very easily, you can have a system in place that takes you an hour to create, and you can sell it for 500. You could sell it, bordering on 5,000, to be honest with you, depending on the website. Okay, so let's actually see what 12 minutes of AI coding gets you these days. Okay, language switch was not defined. Okay, well, that's okay. So we'll Control C this here, and then it will send the terminal output to CLINE, and then CLINE will fix the error for me. So I am not coding, okay? I am not coding. I haven't coded once this video. I haven't interpreted anything myself. The only thing I did was I created a Next.js app and put some images in a folder. That is literally all I have done this entire video, right? So it's getting to the point now where you can make something without any coding experience using CLINE. Okay, so it's just finishing a few things here. What I want to know is, can we automate this process, right? Because of the fact that I haven't done anything, I haven't coded anything, right? Is it possible to make these websites 24/7? Just let CLINE run, right, on different projects. Like have a CSV of prompts like this and just get CLINE to just work through the CSV and just generate thousands of websites while you're sleeping. That's the next stage of this. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so it's kind of going a bit on a tangent right now where it's doing like a lot of things that I didn't really ask it to do, the contact form mainly. But yeah, this is kind of what we've been left with after 17 minutes and 49 seconds. Are you telling me this isn't better than WordPress? Like, are you actually trying to tell me? Look at this. It works with Italian. Something that does happen quite a lot is that it moves back to English, which is kind of annoying. And it looks like there's some kind of weird undefined error here. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much there now. Yeah, I honestly, I can't believe how good this kind of system actually is. There seems to be a slight issue with the undefined thing here. But other than that, yeah. Okay, so we're pretty much finished here. I just let it run for another 5 minutes or so, I think it was. About another 8 minutes. I didn't do anything, nothing special happened. It just had a few more things to figure out. Should be pretty much done now, as far as I understand it. And it should be fully operational, and we should have a full service-based website. So let's see. Oh, there's an error there. Okay, so you can see there are errors here, and because it's doing npm run dev, if I do Control C here, it'll send those errors directly to CLINE, and then CLINE will then fix those errors. Again, I'm not coding, I'm not doing anything. It does everything for you. I can't stress this enough, this is the next level, right? It's like Bolt or Lovable, but you have more control over what you're building. So if you understand how to build things, then this is definitely the way to go. If you don't understand how to build things, or you don't really know what's going on, or you don't know whether to use Next.js or this, that, and the other, then maybe Bolt or Lovable is better for you. But for me personally, I prefer to have a bit more control. I do really like Lovable, I will say, but I just like to have that little bit extra control, effectively. So just while it's still fixing things, this is kind of what we've been left with. Looks like most things are working now. Yeah, Servizi is also working. I mean, look at this. This would take all day to make. This would take a few days to make on WordPress. This has taken me 27 minutes to get to this point, right? It looks like it's actually sticky this time, which is nice. It seems to actually be... it looks like these pages don't exist though, which is annoying. But again, we can... so the English version does exist, but the Italian version doesn't. Okay, literally absolutely amazing. Oh, come on, this is so good, guys. You know it is. You know this is good. So you'd probably have to... I don't think this form would work. There's no... I'm not sending it to anything. You can very easily hook this up with up to MongoDB, for example. Seems like there's a slight issue with the Italian, but that's okay. I think overall, guys, I'm pretty happy with the result here. It took about half an hour to create something really good looking. I didn't have to do any design, any planning. I literally just put the inputs into CLINE, and then as you saw, I just let it run. I think I'm going to leave the video there, guys. All I would have to do is just fix the Italian here, which for some reason isn't working. And then the other things that we'd have to do are just building the project and then launching the project, which are very, very easy. But yeah, I mean, compared to what we could have done in half an hour on WordPress, like I'm very, very impressed with this new way of doing things. I am going to leave the video there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching all the way to the end of this video, you've probably got a lot of value from it, and also you're an absolute legend. I'll leave the prompt in the description of the video like I always do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very, very soon with some more content. Peace out. Let's just have a quick look to see if the Italian worked. Wait. Italiano, servizi, servizi matrimonio. No, it still doesn't work. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.